Always the best voice in any cage. Lupe Contreras, we go the head-to-head. These are two tall individuals. Cropshot 6'3", Gaines coming in at 6'2", almost identical reach. And it was Cropshot who met us right at the 185-pound limit.
It was just something I noticed as I was looking at it. Those elbows look effective.
They're providing a little bit more vinegar here, as now he's trying to get that mountain. There he goes, Cropshot. This is, now goes for the rear naked. He's done anything he's wanted to, and now a big decision. Doesn't really have it squarely in, though.
Giving up his back, Marcus Gaines did, but he gets his back to the mat so that he can save himself some extra time. But again, giving up his back, and that looks deep.
Yep, and Cropshot looking for that first round finish. Gaines was allowed to survive against Ozzy Alvarez, and by the end dominated that fight. But now Cropshot in complete control,
using the fence to get out of the full mount. Beautiful job done by Marcus Gaines to get back to his feet, and he's got 30 seconds to show us something.
He's trying to get that arm across the body. He is a brown belt, well-trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as you would expect in this part of the world.
Marcus Gaines needs to keep that chin tucked and face his opponent. He cannot afford to give up his back because because Cropshot is looking for that rear naked choke. He was looking for it in round one.
It kind of came out of nothing, but it's there.
It looks almost there if he can get his left shoulder blade.
Dropping the hips.
Oh, that's tight.
That's prime. Cropshot.
See if he can use those hamstrings to flatten out his opponent so he can sink in that choke a little more. Tap.
There's the tap. Cropshot persevering to get his first victory in Combate Americas. It wasn't easy, but in the end, the victor, the spoils.
The 23-year-old.
Yeah, here's what I saw, though. Cropshot, obviously a lot better on the ground, a lot better jiu-jitsu, really dominated there. Passed to Marcus' guard very easy. Anytime they went to the ground, it was Cropshot. Cropshot on top. From whatever angle, but I wasn't impressed by his power, and I think Marcus hurt him a couple times.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner sinks in a rear naked choke, forcing his opponent to tap with an official time of 3 minutes 13 seconds of round number 2. Your winner, by way of submission, el vencedor por sumisión, still undefeated, Joseph Cropshot.
All right, let's go to the tail of the tape.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
Oh, that's my line. All right, so the height advantage to Humphrey by 2 inches as well via the reach, and it is Rico pushing at 150. Hence.
But he needs to be a little bit careful because Rico, El Desperado's got some big, heavy hooks.
And that's a big, oh, that big short right. Rico going for the finish, unloading.
And he might be susceptible to getting knocked out, Humphreys. He needs to be careful. He's got to get his guard back or else he could get knocked out.
Humphreys dazed. The left hand caught him.
Oh. And this is a not good area. Humphrey needs to regain composure because, yeah, if I were you, I would suck onto that guy as tight as I can and get my senses back, because having a big guy like that, like El Desperado on top of you, is going to make you El Desperate, and you're going to need to freaking get out of there because you don't want a guy like that on top of you.
That's
throwing
what we call,
bombs.
That's what we call Spanglish right there.
But the point of a fight is to give punches.
Big knee.
Oh, that one dazed Humphrey. That could be it. It isn't.
Yep.
Right,
one punch too many, and the emotional overload as El Desperado. No need to come to his senses. He's victorious for the first time in his career.
I'm so happy for him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the action concludes with an official time of 4 minutes 3 seconds of the opening stanza. Your winner, by way of KO, el vencedor por nocaut, el Desperado, Victor Rico.
This is a fight that we've been very excited about. Two players in the infancy of their careers, Mejia and Mendoza, fighting there at 170 pounds. Mendoza at 6'3", 2 inches taller than Mejia. Mendoza responds well to adversity, although now he's gonna have to do it again. And he's probably heard all the hullabaloo about the potential of Camilo Mejia, and he says, why not me?
Mejia back to the well with that double leg blast double. Beautiful takedown.
Big drop right on the lower back.
That was a big takedown again. Mejia has shown over and over that he knows how to blast double anybody through a brick wall. And he does that very good, very beautifully, I should say, very beautifully executed. Blast double from Mejia. That's 2 points in the wrestling world. His back is to the jaula mat. El piso, the floor. Mejia with the blast double again. Mendoza needs to get back to his feet, improve his position.
Well, Mendoza's been good at getting back to his feet, but this is late in the game.
Definitely.
What's the thought process, Julian? You're on your back. You go, it's like, how do I get up, and how do you catalog things in your head to compete this?
Scramble, 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 scramble. You gotta move,
maybe
you
not
gotta
too
move,
much
you gotta
thinking.
move.
Just do it.
Yeah, you gotta move. You gotta move.
Ladies and gentlemen, after going all 3 rounds, the official scorecard reads as follows. Judge Saucedo scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Mendoza. El juez Saucedo anotó 29-28 a favor de Mendoza. El juez Gingona 29-28 a favor de Mejia. Judge Gingona scores it 29-28 in favor of Mejia. And Judge Vieira turns in the scorecard of 29-28. El juez Vieira anotó 29-28 a favor del ganador por decisión dividida in favor of the winner by way of split decision. In his pro debut, Camilo Mejia.
It was head over ahead.
He's like 9 inches taller, Eduardo Perez. Just 5 inches via the reach, though, and about 50 pounds. 40 pounds. My math's terrible.
He's kind of got that gangster type mentality. I love how he blocked both of those knees, though, and he's still in it.
He's
like
still hurt.
Campbell said, real recognizes real. He's recognizing him, but it's going to take a lot more than that to put this guy away, because he's got that street thug mentality, and he's not going to give up until he gets freaking virtually killed in there. But see what I'm talking? There it is. That's exactly what
And he's got a minute to work here.
Nostradamus over here.
You got a new nickname. Drop Venezuela Vixen. Juliana Nostradamus.
Yes, Bam Bam. Settle your position, Bam Bam.
SoCal getting on top of NorCal here.
Settle your position, Bam Bam. Get that hook in, Bam Bam. Oh.
Crowd going crazy. They love this.
Real recognizes real. Get that hook in. Yes, taking the back, Bam Bam. Reversing his position.
Yeah.
Gets on top. Going for a north-south choke, looks like.
All right, how about that?
Dropping that shoulder.
And he's got it locked in.
Ooh.
Nowhere to go for Perez. Tap, oh, my God! He tapped him out!
Yeah, real recognizes real.
I'm so happy.
Oh, I think we're all rooting for him.
From the
Oh my God.
North, south. Oh my God.
Real recognizes real.
Oh,
What
wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Alberto
All
loves this
heart.
too.
All heart.
Yeah.
On the official time, 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. El vencedor por sumisión, your winner by way of submission. Give it up for Giovanni Bam Bam Saran.
All right, head to guys. Early on in their career, 2-inch height advantage for Baby Ray.
Straight left hand right down the pipe for Alvarez. Going to the body.
Oh, the
God.
chin.
Buckled him.
Alley cat. Oh, again. Cervera got a heck of a chin. He took 2 punches, relatively unfazed, hanging on now.
The alley cat coming out of the gutters, just striking.
That is good stuff there, Pena.
Nice knee.
Oh.
Nice knee again. Here comes another if he can help it. Big
How can
elbow
he
over the
take
top.
this?
Here comes another knee from the other side.
2 punches and 2 knees that hit him square on the chin.
Nope, looking to take the back instead.
Oh, unloading. Got to defend himself. Alley Cat, different level fighter in this opening round.
Yes, definitely.
Looking for the rear naked choke. The Alley Cat being vicious. I would say more like
he's
a tiger.
going upstairs, going
rear
to
naked
some
choke. That's
mountaineering.
Deep. That is deep. It's
and
over.
A tap. Alley Cat rising to both. He's not going to be astray much longer. 1-0 in Combate. First round finish of the night.
Damas y caballeros, la esquina roja consigue un estrangulamiento mata león, obligando a su rival a abandonar el combate con un tiempo oficial de 1 minuto 35 segundos del primer episodio. El vencedor por sumisión. From the 209, the Alley Cat, Samuel Alvarez.
As we go to the tail of the tape, and Hector Sandoval giving up 5 inches of height and 3 inches of reach. We are at 125.
And
big head kick.
Jorge Calvo gets double leg right straight down to the ground. Last double for Sandoval.
Calvo turtling up, and Sandoval looking for some room to work.
Calvo gets an underhook, but gets flattened out. Looking to get out with the underhook, but he's getting stopped with some flurry of punches from Sandoval.
He's got his arm locked down, which gives him free rein to shoot as he tries to get that side control. Calvo just on the receiving end here.
I call it a flank. He needs to flank out, get back to his guard. There it is again. Do not let him take your back.
He's thought about it.
Guillotine, that's
the
deep.
Guillotine again, and this time a little spinning.
Oh,
Anaconda style. Still can't get it firm.
How many times did they go around? That was at least 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvo, good defensive fighter for whatever it's worth, but that's all he's done thus far.
Great defensively. And who knows, he might be able to make Sandoval wear himself out. All right, here we go, opening a round 2.
Can you drive a stick?
Yes, I can. I can do it all, Campbell. Beautiful takedown.
We should all be driving sticks, and people will keep their phone out of their hands when they drive. Sandoval picking up right where he left off.
Yep.
Yeah, it was working. Why wouldn't he?
Sandoval up close.
No. Gets those warning shots off. Right hook, left hook, telling Hector to get off of him.
Calvo still clean after all that. Takedown, big time.
That was a beautiful takedown. Hector Sandoval shooting straight out of a cannon, getting the takedown once again. Going straight to the body, softening up those ribs. Sandoval, there's a guillotine. Head and arm, though. That's a head and arm guillotine, but maybe he can use to sweep. Sandoval kicking his legs out to clear his knees.
Oh, look at that. Calvo may have something brewing here.
Almost,
nope,
but
Sandoval.
it's reverse. And that's what's great about having the Jaula. You can use those walls to get to where you need to, and he just completely reversed his position to get in side control, and that was beautifully done by Sandoval.
And a dome.
Oh, right on the dome.
No.
Jorge Calvo got way too excited, super wide with that punch, and he was wide open for the takedown.
If this was defensive fighting, Calvo could be your 125-pound champion. He has taken it, and at some point that frustrates an opponent, but Sandoval not that type of opponent. He has had a game plan, and he has stuck to it from the opening horn.
The winner by way of unanimous decision. Los tres a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. From Sacktown, Kid Alex, Hector Sandoval.
30-24 on the cards, Juliana. That means he won 10-8 in all 3 rounds. Tail of the tape, 2-inch edge for Sanchez via the height and also the reach.
Bam Bam needs to be first here. Stop with that leg kick.
Sanchez again. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't listen. Juliana, you should be in his corner. Maybe a little bit stubborn. Big drop suplex.
Going right back down, dragging him down to the ground, looking for the reversal is Alex Bam Bam, and he gets it.
That's been the most promising development for Velasco since we've begun here in the main event.
Take him down. You got it. Why did you let go of that?
Didn't like it.
I mean, I definitely didn't like the position of it, but at least he wouldn't have been able to advance his position if he actually went for broke on it. Double leg.
And Sanchez takes advantage.
I like this round a lot better.
It was almost like a feeling out process, not to be too cliche with that, but the second round, they're getting, certainly Sanchez is getting to his business.
Nicely done by Eric Sanchez, taking the back, and he's going to drop him right back down to the ground, but you got to be careful. He's hip heisting. He's getting his hips higher than Eric Sanchez as he's back to the feet, and this is a dangerous spot to be in against Bam Bam because he's got nasty elbows in that clinch.
And Velasco continues to have the look of a frustrated man as the jab clocked him again.
Straight 1-2, right down the clown's mouth. Nice. Nicely done by Alex Bam Bam Velasco. This is exactly what he needed to do in order to turn the fight in his favor. He peeked right underneath that shot, took his back, ooh, and not letting Eric Sanchez get his underhook. This is good, great job by Bam Bam. This is where he needs to be. Look for some big elbows.
Eric Sanchez looks a little bit like Antonio Pettis. Fights a good fight, throwing everything at Velasco, and Velasco can only shrug at this point.
That right hand
slips out.
Sanchez is money.
And a name to remember as we push towards and through 2019. Eric Sanchez took La Jaula and didn't give it up, and Velasco the first to congratulate him.
The winner by way of unanimous decision. Los tres a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. From the USA, Sacktown, California, Eric Sanchez.
Eric Sanchez, unanimously. All right, let's go to the tail of the tape. Now, Sigala's been at this for some time. 9 years the senior. Height advantage by an inch, but everything else is level. I'm watching you, and I know you're watching me. All right, Irene gets that right in the midsection. Sigala caught it, takes her down.
Nicely done, picks up that leg, high treetop, kicks out that back leg, finally gets a takedown. That's what she was looking for the entire time.
Change of fortunes here.
Hey,
whoa, what's
super high
there?
rubber guard, looking for the triangle, maybe a go-go plata, we'll see. But look at, the great thing about women is we're so much more flexible than men.
The man's leg would have snapped off at that point.
Well, not necessarily, I've seen it done. But doing a nice job of that high rubber guard, 10th planet type jiu-jitsu, holding her super tight and trying to sneak in a triangle if she can get it.
All right, meeting in the middle of the Jaula and flying fist.
Nicely done. Both ladies in the clinch throwing knees, punches. Sigala trying to get the takedown again, and Irene says, "Get off of me," with that big right hook.
That is what she said. That was exactly what she said.
Literally.
All right, now Irene separates almost at the finish line in what would appear a triumphant return to La Jaula.
Looking for a body lock takedown, desperation takedown for is Sigala. She's got 10 seconds left to do it though, so if you're gonna do it, I'd do it.
Last ditch effort from Sigala to impress the judges as we hit the tape.
The winner by way of split decision. De Barcelona, España, Irene Rivera.
All right, so Mapa now.
You got to get out of here because Jordan Mapa's got a big right hand.
There it is. He wants to set it up again. Down Hilarance.
Great timing.
Hey, now 12-6.
12 to
Nice
6. You're
double.
talking about without an illegal elbow. Seemed all right.
Took the carpet right out from underneath the butt of Jordan Mapa. Guilherans needs to keep him down here. He worked so hard for that takedown, hit the timing of it perfectly. He needs to be careful. Pass. His guard is open. Or stay there. Just keep punching. You're doing great.
Well, he started, then he stopped.
Sometimes it's hard because they have the fence as a springboard to use as balance and to use to get back up. So sometimes if you can help it, you got to pull them away from the fence so that they have nothing behind their back to use against you.
All right, we're reaching the end of round number 1. Tino Guilherans, the better of the two. All right, we get ready for a second round. Guilherans, is he getting spoken to by the doctors?
Okay, that's it.
Fight is going to get stopped.
What
Fight's
happened?
Over. Fight's over.
¿Qué pasó?
Okay, fight's over. Fight's
Que
over.
paso?
Can't see, that's scary.
Oh.
Is Mapa getting awarded the win? That is a peculiar end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner suffers an injury to the right eye, and upon consulting with the ringside physician, referee Edward Collantes stops this bout with an official time of 5 minutes of the opening round. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, el vencedor por nocaut técnico, fighting out of Dragon House, San Francisco, California, Jordan Mapa.
So there's the tail of the tape. 3-inch height advantage, 4-inch via the reach for Cowboy Renaud.
Look for that takedown. Nice takedown defense so far by the Cowboy. And he's going to get taken down here if he can hold on to that any much longer. Yep.
Big spot for two guys in a position, a win, and you probably stick around to see another Combate card. Lose? Well, we're not sure.
See, so Renaud knew he didn't have that choke, so he switched to an underhook, which is great because you don't want to gas yourself out there in the first 30 seconds of the fight, trying to go for a choke that's not quite there. It could be, but he needs to get back up. Nicely done. Use of that underhook. Nice way to use that underhook. Looking to reverse.
Yeah, he's got a good crank on that.
Yep. Going to get now. See, so now here might be a better chance, but he's got to get that right elbow up at 12 o'clock if he wants that guillotine to be in any sort of threat to Taylor.
Patient in the setup as Taylor sits him down.
Again with a single leg takedown as Taylor, and now that is 2. Takedown complete. Renaud's in trouble here.
You see in this these fights tonight, you've seen much more technical ground game, or at least the use of more technical ground game, distinguished from when we're in Mexico, where whether folks have that or not, they prefer to stand up and beat the crap out of each other.
Here, here.
Head and arm guillotine. That's going to be tight and hard to
Taylor's
finish.
in, well, be able to slip away.
He's going for it again. If you can
Best
hold
bet,
on to
right?
that chin there, you can kind of get your feet back out and then sit to a head and arm draw. But unfortunately, he went straight to his back again. Nice butterfly sweep by Renaud.
All right, Renaud.
That was good. I will say that was good.
It got him back
Taylor
to his
gets
feet,
right back
but he
in there.
really needs to defend this takedown with everything that he has. Please, single leg, going for a double. Jack that underhook up to the moon, Alice.
All right. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Pretty Boy Taylor looking to get that to the ground time and time again, and Renaud trying to stuff him and trying to be a little more active.
Trying
See,
to
this
pull
is
out
why I
that
like
single
Fat
leg.
Ref. If Fat Ref were in there, he's breaking this up. He's standing.
AKA Raul Parata.
Raul Parada, my favorite ref. Great guy. Wonderful guy.
I just started following him on social media. All right, and back to the ground we go.
Hail Mary guillotine
Renaud,
for Cowboy
no.
Renaud. No dice.
Not today, my friend.
Looking to pass that knee is Taylor. once a guy knows how to wrestle and closes the distance in on you, you're kind of screwed, and you got to know how to wrestle and get back to your feet, and that's kind of what we're seeing. This is the tail of the tape for Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. He's been dominant all 3 rounds, taking down Renew at will. And I think this is just a part of the game that Renew needs to go back to the drawing board on and work on. Now sit out to a front head draw. Exactly, that's what I've been asking for this whole time. Nice knee.
What happened? There's finally some action and the ref stops it. What happened?
He's trying to say that it was an illegal shot, that Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor had both his hands on the mat, and that was an illegal knee to the head. But I would have to see a replay.
Yeah, because it looked like his hands were coming up.
Yeah.
We saw a similar thing with Super Melly.
Melly
Do you
versus
remember? Her
Cotto.
timing on that was so. This guy's timing is maybe not as good. I never fault a ref for failing, for going too far for safety. Mexico, the refs get booed, but
Sit out, sprawl. Oh, Gabe was back.
All right.
Oh, this is
Taylor,
not a good spot.
now he can unload a bit. Under 2 minutes to go. But
Big
it's
heavy punches.
all
You
been
can hear
horizontal.
those. You can hear those. Those ones hurt. Rear naked choke, softening him up with those big heavy blows to open up that rear naked choke. But Renew
Turtle.
is a warrior, and he's not going to give up. He's not going to stop. The referee should come around on this side just to, you want to stop the fight.
The winner by way of unanimous decision. Los tres a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. The Pretty Boy, Anthony Taylor.
Look at him.
He's pretty. He's so pretty.